Hi everyone, in this session we are going to make our text reader. Okay, for this we need some text box. We need a rich text box. We are going to use a rich text box, one rich text box, and we are going to scale it out something like this, and then we need one button over here, and we are going to give this a name. First of all, we are going to need 3-4 of it. I'm going to add 3-4 buttons, something like this, and now I will add a name to this button. The first one is to read. We will call it read. The second one we are going to call it pause. The third one we are going to call it stop, and the fifth one we are going to use open file. Okay, now we have to change the names. The first one I'm going to name it read btn. Okay, the second one I will change the name to pause btn. Okay, and the third one I am going to name it stop btn. Okay, like this, and the final one I will call it open underscore file btn. Okay, open underscore file btn. Now save it. Okay, now we are going to change the name of the text box as well. We will call it text reader. Okay, no, we will call it something like read text read txt. Okay, we will call it read txt. Okay, and after that save it. Okay, now we are going to make a click event for our to browse a file, text file. Double click on open file button. Now we are going to add some script over here. Okay, we are going to use first of all we are going to stop our synthesizer. Okay, synthesizer dot, if the synthesizer state is speaking, then we are going to cancel it. Okay, and then after that we are going to clear our rich text box. Okay, and you have to give the name of this rich text box, which is read.txt. we are going to paste it here. Okay, we are going to clear it. Okay, the rich text box text, we are going to clear it every time when we open a new file. We have to clear the text box. Okay, and then we are going to use synthesizer speak async. Choose a text file from your drive. Okay, the message will appear, the synthesizer will reply, choose a text file from your drives, and then we are going to use a open file dialog. Okay, this is the class of the Windows Forum. Okay, where system.windows forum. We are going to, this is for to open a file. Okay, open file, any kind of file. We are using open file dialog. Then we are going to give a variable name open file dialog1 is equal new open file dialog. Then we have to give the filter for file. we are going to use a text file. For this we are going to use .txt, and also we are going to use a format like rich text box. Okay, and this is the filter of open file dialog, which kind of files you want to open. You can also set a PDF, another format of type of text, okay, Word documents and other things, but I am using only text file. Okay, text file and rich text file. Okay, that's why I gave two kind of filters. Okay, and now I use a if statement for open file dialog show dialog. If the state show dialog is equal to result and dialog result dot OK, means if you select the file and you pressed OK, then we are going to use a try and catch method. Okay, for this we are going to make a string variable name is str file name. Okay, we are going to get the file name, and then we are assignment operator, then we are going to use the name that we selected the file from with the file dialog. We are going to use a file name. Okay, the file dialog open file dialog dot file name, it will get the file name, and we gonna store in str file name. Okay, this is string. Okay, we are going to store it in this file. Okay, and then we are going to use another string file text is equal, then we are going to read all the text from this file open file dialog name. We are going to store it in this string, and then we are going to use another class of the system.io, which is file. Then we are going to use a function read all text from the str file name, which is storing the file from open file dialog. Okay, when we are clicking, and it will store into this string. When we are clicking and pressing OK, the file will store in this string. Okay, str file name, and then we are going to use file dot read all text from str file name. Okay, and then we are going to pass our text box over here. Our text box name is read txt. Okay, dot text is equal file text. Okay, it will read all the text from the file. Okay, and then it will store in this string file text, and then we are going to set our text box to read to is equal file text, which is reading all the files with the help of file dot read all text from the. It will read all the text from the file, it will store in file text, and then we are going to set rich text box to is equal file text. Okay, if something is wrong in this code over here, then our synthesis the message box will appear, error could not read the file disk. Okay, original error. Okay, then it will tell us the ex.message as well. Okay, okay, this is for open file dialog. Okay, after that we need for our read button. Okay, we are going to double click on our read button. For read button we are going to use a synthesizer state. First of all, we are going to copy this one, we are going to paste it here. Okay, we are going to create a stop button. Okay, for first of all we are going to remove this one. First of all, we are going to set our rich text box. Synthesizer will, when we click on button read button, then synthesizer will read the text. Okay, from this text box. Okay, it will read all the text from our rich text box. Okay, and then we are going to read button. We are going to set our read button to enable. Okay, enable is equal false. Okay, we are going to set it enable is equal false, because during the reading our read button will be false. Okay, and then we are going to set our before that we need to set we are going to btn, we are going to set our pass btn dot enable is equal true. We are going to let our pass button to enable. Okay, and then we are going to save it. Another thing will be before reading we have to stop. Okay, that's why we are going to use our stop button over here, stop btn dot perform click. Okay, perform click, and then we are going to save it. Now we done with this. We are going to work on our pass button. Double click on your pass button. Okay, now we are going to use this one. Okay, now we are going to use if the synthesizer state, okay, synthesizer state is speaking, means that the synthesizer is reading the text. Okay, then we are going to make it synthesizer is equal pass. Okay, and then we are going to change our pass button. We are going to change our pass button text is equal resume. Okay, it will display resume. Else we are going to use, else we can do it directly over here if we want. Okay, I will, we can do it like this. Okay, but we can do it like this, but it's not a good idea. We have to do it something like inside of our else statement. Okay, then we are going to use if statement. If the synthesizer state is equal pass, then it will, synthesizer will resume and the text will change it to pass. Okay, okay, now we are going to work on our stop button. Now double click on your stop button. We are going to work on your stop button. If the synthesizer dot state is equal pass, then we are going to cancel. Okay, we can use it is speaking. Okay, if the synthesizer state is equal to speaking, then we are going to cancel this synthesizer. Okay, then we are going to stop button. We are going to change the stop button text to stop. Okay, and then we are going to change our read button. Read button is equal enable is true. Okay, when we click on stop, then the reading, okay, read button will be true. Okay, now we done with this start and reading, start reading and pause and resume and stop button. And we also worked on open file dialog to read the text file. Okay, and store it in our text box. Okay, and then we are going to read it from here with the synthesizer when we clicked on our read button. Okay, now after that we need to make some commands. Okay, for our text reader. Now we are going to add some commands to our text box, to our database. Okay, some grammar. We are going to build some grammar. For this we are going to add this one and also the rest of it, because we also want to change the speed value of our synthesizer. We are going to paste it here. Okay, now we are going to, for reading, start reading, we are going to pass our play btn, our read btn, read button, we are going to use our read button dot perform click. This will perform click on our read button. Okay, then we are going to use our pass button for perform click on pass button to pass the synthesizer. Okay, we are going to use, and for resume we also use the same button. Okay, we have the same button for the pass, and for the resume we have same button. Okay, that's why we are going to use our pass button both places. Okay, in both places. Then for stop button we are going to use our stop button. Okay, and then for open file file we are going to use our open file btn. Okay, this is our open file btn. Then we are going to make a click event on it. Okay, then this button we don't have it. Okay, then we are going to change the voice speed. Okay, change the voice speed to -2. Okay, it will go back to 1. Okay, -1. We are going to use another one for speed rate is equal -4. If we say -4, it will change it to -4. Okay, and if we say -6, then it will change into -6. Okay, -8 and -10. Okay, and then over here we have, then we can change it to positive numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or maybe 0. Can change it back to 0. 0 is the normal one. Okay, we are going to change it to 0. Let me delete these lines because we don't have a label for this. We are not going to use a label, but we can display the numbers on the label. Okay, okay, these are the positive rate of the synthesizer voice speed. Okay, it will change it to, it is starting from 0, okay, to 10. Okay, it can be go back for like -2, -4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we are going to change it to -2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, these are the positive value. It will increase the voice speed, and this will decrease the voice speed. Okay, 0, -0, -4, -6, -8, -10. Okay, now we are going to add all this to our default grammar. Okay, for this we have to click on our database. Okay, click on your table and click on your default table, right click on it, and then show table data. Click on it. It will load the over here. Now you can see we have it all. We are gonna paste all our grammar. One by one. Okay, like this. Then open text file over here. I have to paste it there. Now we are going to also paste these commands for voice speed. when we say change voice to speed back to normal, it will change it to the 0. Okay, 0 is the normal speed. Okay, ten is the highest speed of the synthesizer. Okay, now after that you have to click on save all. Okay, after that you have to click on save all. Okay, now we are going to test it. Click on debug. Now we are going to click on
Hello Salim Rasa. Good evening Salim Rasa.
open a text file.
Choose a text file from your drives.
Now you can see it's showing us we can also add our text file. Now click on your text file and then click OK. Click open. Start reading.
Thank you for downloading ZDesign Tech Brush Set V5 interface. To install, 1. Find your Photoshop brushes folder.
Pause.
Usually your
Now you can see when I said pause, it's the button is changed into resume.
Adobe folder presets brushes. 2. Place V5 underscore
Stop.
interface.
When I said stop, then
There are no further emails.
now you can see it's working perfectly. I open file and pause and resume, and read is also working well. This is all about the text. Okay, text reader.
There are no further emails.
Stop. Like for example, if the synthesizer, if I say who are you,
I am your personal assistant.
pause. Now you can see it's paused. Resume.
I can read email, weather report.
Pause.
I can
Resume.
search web for you.
Stop.
Anything that you need.
Now see it's stopping in the synthesizer as well. Okay, now this is it. This is all about the text reader. In the next session we are going to work
There are no further emails.
in the next session we are going to work on our next news reader. Okay, see you in next session. Bye from now.